Hello guys, welcome back to Chris Poly channel. This video I want to share about Global Lab update for 18 April 2025 maintenance update. But be noticed, all content on this Global Lab video was recorded on Global Lab server, so this is all content that will update on our live server in future. And mostly all this update will implement on Korea live server next week maintenance update, and following outside Korea server if they already feel this content already ready to release outside Korea server globally. Okay, to enjoy watch my video, make sure you turn on this video subtitle, and also you can use timestamp that I already provide to go to target topic that you want. And if you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on bell notification to get any update and guide on Black Desert World. Okay, let's start this video content using any feature that I provide. Okay, this is official website for Global Lab update at 18 April 2025. First feature update on this week Global Lab update is about another class balancing. And there are some class that got balancing. First for Musa class. Sadly for Musa Awakening will got PvE damage nerf, especially for all these 9 skill on this table. But PvP damage still nearly same as before. And then the next class that will got balancing is Ninja and Kunoichi class. For both of these class, there are some balancing for these two skill that share each other between Ninja and Kunoichi, either decreasing this skill cooldown to become more faster, but another skill, they just increasing this skill cooldown by 1 second. And then special for Ninja class, some of Ninja skill got improvement, either increasing debuff effect from 15 second to become 20 second, reducing skill cooldown for some of this skill, and any other skill improvement following on this list. And Ninja main skill and succession also got PvE damage buff. There are 5 main and succession skill that got PvE buff following on this list, but PvP damage still nearly same as before. And for Ninja Awakening, there are only 2 skill that will got changed, and both of them is improvement, either increasing this skill buff to become 15% and also reducing this skill cooldown to become more faster compared than before. And the next for Kunoichi class, especially for Kunoichi main and succession skill, one of this Kunoichi skill just got increasing skill cooldown from 4 seconds to become 6 seconds, and for any other Kunoichi main and succession skill, there are some balancing, either 2 of this skill got buff, and another 2 skill got nerf for its PvE damage, but PvP damage still nearly same as before. And the next class that got balancing is Striker class, especially for Striker Awakening. And I think the most unique adjustment for this skill, that Prebis just improving display for falling motion for Striker Awakening skill based on your Striker hit while using the skill. So I think the more hit for your Striker class will jumping more higher for its skill animation. And for any other skill for Striker Awakening, there are some improvement for their skill. Either make the skill attack range to become more wider, give reset cooldown for another skill when using this flow skill, and also give some effect for this skill. And for Striker Awakening skill PvE damage adjustment, there are 13 Striker Awakening skill that got PvE damage buff following on this list. And I think PvP damage still nearly same as before. And then next class that got balancing is Mystic class, especially for Mystic Awakening. And Mystic Awakening skill just got some balancing, either increasing skill cooldown for this skill, but they also give some improvement for health recovery when successful hit target to become more increased compared than before. And then for this skill, they just reduce PvP damage when using this skill during cooldown. And then for another Mystic Awakening skill, just got skill cooldown improvement by reducing its skill cooldown for 1 second for its level. And another skill got improvement for reducing skill cooldown. And for any other skill, just got some improvement for its skill animation and skill combo. And for Mystic Awakening PvE skill damage, also got some buff following on this list, and there are 13 Mystic Awakening skill that got PvE damage buff, but PvP damage still nearly same as before. Okay, the next class that will got balancing is Megu class. Sadly, Megu class, especially Megu Awakening skill, will get PvE damage nerf, and there are 11 skill for Megu Awakening skill PvE damage nerf following on this table. And I think PvP damage still nearly same as before. Okay, that's all any class balancing that will implement on next maintenance update, and there are two class that got nerfed, either Megu and Musa class. And both Megu and Musa class is awakening version that will got PvE damage nerf. Meanwhile, for Ninja and Kunoichi, Striker and Mystic will get PvE damage buff. But for Kunoichi, actually Kunoichi will get some balancing because not all her skill will got PvE buff and some of them will got PvE nerf on this change. And next feature update on this week Global Lab is about fishing content. Prebis will redistribute location for any fish that you can catch on some location on Black Desert World, especially for any blue and yellow grade fish that you also can catch it on some area on Black Desert. And there are some locations, especially on Kamasilvia Lake, Lake Ongrana, and Flondor Lake, that they will add yellow grade fish that can be caught with certain probability. And there are non-area on this table that Prebis will add blue and yellow grade fish that can be caught on this area. And then they will give improvement for item description for any fish that you can catch, especially information about fishing method when you catch those fish. And also information for fish grade, either common, premium, rare, and treasure fish. And then fish grade on Black Desert also just reorganized, either green grade that called common fish, blue grade that called premium fish, yellow grade that called rare fish, and red grade that called treasure fish. And then some improvement for any item, especially name for item effect for some elixir and perfume that you use on your character. And this is just change some name for its uniform between its buff name and its item name. And then some improvement for notification when you craft any stuffed item that you got from hunting content. In future, after this update, if you get this item from hunting content, you will get some notification on top of your screen. And also, Prebis will remove cheering animation when you got any furniture from Wild Boss, especially from Beck and Muskan Boss. And the next improvement for monster, either improving Orzekea Monster Zone, especially for its summoned animation to become more natural, and also some adjustment from opening file reward bundle, especially for file reward bundle advance. Either they will increasing amount number to get file fine powder 3 times compared than before, increasing coral piece that you got from opening this file reward bundle advance 1.6 times compared than before, and probability to get gold bar also will increase compared than before. And in future when this update come, if you opening this file reward bundle advance, you also will get Tidal Blackstone. And Prebis also mentioning quantity for this Tidal Blackstone will be increased. And then some improvement for Node and Conquest War, that they will improve user interface for war result following on this screen, that you can see any information, either number of participants for Node or Siege War, total acquisition tax, duration for last war, and also detail info, including specific name player who participating for all this action, either destroying building, any guild member who score kills, and also any guild member who being killed, and the last is any siege weapon that got destroyed by any guild member. And this war result will shown on your guild menu, that you can select any date for this war statistic result on this menu. But take notice you cannot check ongoing information on another server, but you can check past record for those war on another server. And also anytime while Node and Siege War not in progress, you can check all this record on all server. But sadly, War Heroes information will not recorded, and up to 30 war result that will recorded on this menu and only can record for past 90 days from this information. And then some future improvement for search item feature. In future, you can search multiple items at once from search menu by pressing Ctrl F. And as you can see on this screen, this is how it's look when this multiple search on search menu, that you can use semicolon logo as parameter for its keyword on the search menu to get multiple search result for both of keyword that you input on the search menu. And then when this update come, Prebis will improve how to reorder your character list on this connect menu following on this screen. And then on setting menu, especially for effect transparency menu, they will make some improvement for this feature option to become more intuitive and understandable compared than before by changing its name and also add some text guide for this effect transparency option on setting menu. And then Prebis just mentioned they will improve speed animation when closing word map to become more faster compared than before. And then some update from official website, especially for any adventures profile that will got revamped after this update. So this will give more information compared than before for this player information on website. And I think the most important update for this adventures info on official website is about privacy setting, that you can make your account information to become shown on public or not by setting it on public information setting, so you can hide or unhide your account information to public, either your character level, your guild, number of maximum contribution point on your account, and any life skill level on your account to become open or private. But take notice, additional information for disclosure setting will be applied according to policy for each region. And for any other minor fix and change, I think all of this not too a big deal. Okay, that's all any future update that Prebis already announced officially at 18 April 2025. And special thanks to all my membership for direct support via Patreon, Karya Karsa, and YouTube membership. And also my current member, Dubiadut, Doki, Snot, Soren, Afrilka, Elfamilia, Zenkyun, Spacebar Jazz as Gold member. And also for all my silver and bronze member, thank you so much for all your direct support. This will make Chris Poly channel running and growing more faster. If you want to support me directly, I will very grateful. And as special thanks, I will put your name on my video depend on your support level. And be noticed at some level there are have some limit, so make sure you didn't get run out for this limited space. And I will put your name on every subsequent video that I release for the duration of your support. And if you want to join my membership to support me directly, you can go to any platform for Patreon, Karya Karsa, and YouTube membership. I already put link for this membership on this video description, or you can check on top right of this video. I already put card for Patreon link. If you like this video, you can like and subscribe to my channel for another guide and update. Thank you for watching. See you next time.